Hello, and welcome back. And if you are new here, hi, I'm so happy you found me. With it snowing here in Japan, it really feels like the perfect time for something warm and comforting. So today we are making white chicken chili. This is actually my first time making it, and also my first time using a pressure cooker for a recipe like this, so we are learning together. We are going to start with our beans. I am using 7 ounces or 1 cup of dry beans. Add them to a pot with water and bring it to a boil. Once it starts boiling, turn off the heat, cover it, and let the beans soak for about 1 hour. This helps them cook evenly later and improves the texture. If you are using canned beans, you can skip this step completely. While the beans are soaking, we can prep everything else. Start by dicing 1 medium onion. A small tip here is to keep your pieces fairly even so they cook at the same rate. I like to dice the onion and then add it straight into the pressure cooker pot to clear space on my cutting board as I go. Next, take 4 cloves of garlic. Smash them first, then mince them. Smashing garlic releases the oils, which gives you better flavor, and it also makes it much easier to chop without slipping all over the board. I absolutely love cooking, and if you've seen a recipe that you'd like me to cook and make easier, please let me know in the comments. I love finding new recipes and making them my own. Add the garlic to the pot with the onion. Now we are adding the spices. 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of chili powder. You can also add black pepper or paprika, just no salt just yet. Pour in 4 cups of chicken broth and 1 cup of water. Now take your soaked beans, rinse them well, and add them to the pot. Rinsing helps remove excess starch and keeps the chili creamy instead of gritty. If you are using canned beans, this is where you would add about 15 ounces drained and rinsed. Secure the lid on your pressure cooker and make sure the valve is set to closed so pressure can build. I use the stew setting and cook this for 25 minutes. I am using a thick chicken breast, and to make sure it cooks evenly and stays submerged, I am butterflying it. Using a sharp knife, slice horizontally through the thickest part, keeping the knife parallel to the cutting board. Continue until it opens like a book, then cut all the way through to create 2 thinner pieces. This helps the chicken cook faster and more evenly in the pressure cooker. Once the 25 minutes are done, let the pressure naturally release for 10 minutes. After the 10-minute natural release, carefully release any remaining pressure and open the lid. Add the chicken to the pot. Make sure the chicken is fully submerged in the liquid. Close the lid again and pressure cook for 10 minutes, followed by another 10-minute natural release. If you are new to this, that simply means you do nothing. Let the pot sit for 10 minutes after the timer finishes. Once that is done, carefully release the remaining pressure and open the lid. Remove the chicken and place it on a plate or cutting board. Now comes my favorite part, shredding the chicken. Take 2 forks and pull the chicken apart, working with the grain. It should shred very easily. If it feels tough or resistant, that is a sign it needs a little more cooking time. Add all the shredded chicken back into the pot and stir everything together. At this point, you can customize it a bit. If you want to add corn, stir in about half a cup. You can also add dairy here. About half a cup of heavy cream or sour cream works great. Now is the time to taste and adjust the seasoning. If you need, add salt a little at a time until it tastes right to you. Let the chili sit uncovered for about 5 minutes so it thickens naturally. While the chili thickens, I am cutting up an avocado to serve on top. Cut it in half lengthwise and remove the pit. Hold one half in your hand and carefully slice lengthwise, then crosswise without cutting through the skin. Use a spoon to scoop out the diced avocado cleanly. A small tip here is to use a butter knife or the dull side of a knife to avoid cutting through the skin and keep the cubes neat. We had plenty of leftovers, so on day 2, I reheated everything on the stove and tried the add-ins I mentioned earlier. Since there was less chili, I added about a 1/3 cup of corn so it would not overpower the dish. I did not have sour cream or heavy cream on hand, so I added about 2 teaspoons of cream cheese instead. As it heated up, the cream cheese melted right into the chili and completely changed it. Day 1 was amazing, but adding corn and some kind of cream really took it to the next level. If you are making this, I highly recommend adding both. I really hope you enjoyed this one and learned along with me today. If you got any value from this recipe, please consider subscribing. It truly means the world to me, and if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for being here. Feel free to share this with someone who loves easy, comforting recipes or who wants to cook more at home this year. Have an amazing day or night wherever you are watching from, and I will see you in the next one.